So what I have here is Pokemon Silver on a original 1989 DMG that I've been working on, and today I'm going to show you guys how to replace a battery in it. So currently in this one the save file doesn't work. I saved the game the other day, and as we can see it shows new game, which is an indication that the battery inside is no longer good in the game and it needs to be replaced, which just happens over time. So we'll turn this off, pull this baby out, and start from there. So now that we have the game, we're going to go to the back, have my screwdriver. This one takes a special head. We'll take this off, and then it's going to be a slide out and then pull. And here's the new battery. This one actually, it looks newer, but it's not. And if you're having a game that is not saving and the battery looks new like that, one way that you can test it is with a digital multimeter. So you just hit the negative and the positive and see what it comes up as, and generally the battery should be about 3.3 repeating. And yeah, that looks pretty dead to me. Not really getting much of anything, but I saw a 0.1 on there. So turn this baby off, get your soldering iron ready, and just go into it. So indications on here as to if you need to figure out what's negative and what's positive. This side has a negative mark, this side has a positive mark, and if you forget on the battery after you take it off, the negative has this little sloping side. So what we're going to do here is just heat up my solder and slowly take this apart, which you can use pliers. Personally, I like to use just my hand. And there we are. So I got that first one up. I'm gonna wait just a minute. I want to let this dry, because if I put it back down, then it's gonna remold with it. It's gonna make a pain in the ass to deal with. So on to the next one now. Wow, that sucker really wanted to stay. Alright. So I'd like to say, looking at this, that there's plenty of solder left on there for me to use, but I might potentially use just a little bit more. And if I didn't want that solder, what you can do is use a solder wick and take off the old solder to put on new. But this solder already looks pretty new considering this battery. Alright, first one's in. Looks like we have good contact there. And on to this next one. I know I said I wasn't going to use any wick, but I think this one needs just a little. That should be plenty right there. Just looking for a good grip and a good contact here, so just spread this around and kind of weld it down. Perfect. Just going to try to fix this one just a little bit more. Alright, sweet. So now that that's done, all that's left is to put back together the game. And put this down here, slide up, screw in here, and put it back together. Alright, I probably should have tested this one first so you guys could have seen, but it on a new battery it'll say 3.3 repeating, which honestly, I guess just, I'll just leave it. So let's test our game, see if it works. Alright. Alright, save our game, and if it saves, and I can turn it off and then back on and it's there, then good indication that the battery's all good to go. Yep, looks good to me. And that's it. If you guys have any questions or comments, just let me know.